my people, and this is Ranger Herder people, so our ancient people came from the Russian side. So we live the northest part of Mongolia, near the Russian border, just northest part. And also our tradition is like as a nomadic lifestyle, so we have to move around that place, just northern Mongolia.
I am Nenets and Russian, so I would talk from my personal experience and my family's experience. And I grew up in a mixed, extended family, and my grandfather is Nenets and was born in the tundra in a nomadic family of reindeer herders in 1951. And I grew up in Krasnaya village, Nenets Autonomous Okrug, Russia. A lot of reindeer herders live in Krasnaya village. They live there not full time, but some of them full time, but some just come and then go back to tundra. So I'm going to share my knowledge from my personal experience. And we live in the northwestern Russia, and most Nenets people live in the Yamalo-Nenets Autonomous Okrug and Nenets Autonomous Okrug, where I'm from, and Taimursky Dolgano-Nenetsky district in Krasnoyarsk Krai. So Nenets people basically live along the coastline of the Arctic Ocean near the Arctic Circle between Kola and Taimur Peninsula. The landscape where I grew up was mostly tundra, flat, a lot of lichen, a lot of wild berries in summer, like salmonberry or cloudberry. This is my favorite, and it's the main, I think, berry. And then there are wild blueberries, wild blackberries. I'm not sure if they're blackberries. I mean, maybe different species of blueberries in English, I think. And then lingonberries. And but what's interesting, we in Krasnaya, we never had cranberry before. When I grew up, when I was a kid, I'm 27 now, and so we didn't have any cranberry, but now it's coming. It's coming further north. And during even my lifetime, I noticed that cranberry is coming. And now my mom and we even pick cranberries in, like September, early September, end of August. And we have a lot of mushrooms too. And reindeer love mushrooms. They spread away and they always walk in search of mushrooms, and they don't listen to people, to anybody. So late summer and fall is kind of hard in terms of mushrooms and reindeer walking away, and it's hard to gather them together. But also we have forest tundra. So we have very short trees there, and they often are like curved. I'm not sure exactly why, because of the winds or what, but when first time when I went to the middle of Russia, like Moscow region and other regions, it was so interesting to me to see all those tall trees. They were so amazing to me, and I was like, wow, they're huge. And it lasted for quite a long time while I got used to tall trees, when I started to come to other regions more.
We are Doha people, so like I said, we live as a nomadic lifestyle. So we live in a teepee, which is like triangle and also some kind of circle. It's our home. So mostly our place is on the mountain, and which is like most forest and near the rivers, and also our area has a lot of blueberries and blackberries and also mushroom like this. And before we used to move all the places around before maybe just 12 years ago. But now we have just certain places which is I know well. About the oldest place, I don't know well because my people and my family were used to live there. But now, because of the protected area law, we are moving around just 4 or 6 places around there. And these places is just for our winter and autumn and also summer and spring areas. And that every place has a different kind of things. For example, winter we have to live in the forest because it must be warm. In summertime, we should live on top of the mountains, which is high because it must be cooler than other one. And also spring and especially autumn, we have to a bit far from the forest because it's hard to gather our reindeers because they love the mushrooms, and then when they eat only also for go to the mushrooms, it's hard to gather them back.
Yeah, that's so interesting. Yeah, so you have the same problem with the reindeer walking away for mushrooms.
Yeah.
So our language is the Nenets language. And I'm gonna say a few words in Nenets to you now. Torova. Маннюми Полина, маньеркарами Syadeyskaya, мань Сядычи, маньхасев вадами тохоламбидом. I just said hello, and my name is Polina, and my family name is Syadeyskaya. I am a woman from the Syadey family, and I'm learning my language. That's what I said, because now I'm learning the language with a reindeer herder from Yamal, which is the neighboring region to where I'm from. Because on my social media, I posted that I want to learn our language, and um, the reindeer herder from Yamal replied, and he knows language so well. And now I can practice language with my grandpa, which is very interesting. He is so happy because when I grew up, he never spoke Nenets to me. And I only heard him speak Nenets to his friends or relatives. And I asked him to speak Nenets with me, but he was like, oh, I don't know, he didn't want to talk to me in Nenets. So, but now I'm learning and I'm so happy. And he is very happy too for me when we can practice. And it is Uralic language family, and basically the Nenets language is distantly related to Finnish, Estonian, and Hungarian, which is very interesting, right? Hungary is in the middle of Europe, and we're have relative languages, distant relatives, but still. And our language is divided into Tundra language, Tundra Nenets, and Forest Nenets. So I'm from Tundra part, learning Tundra Nenets, and it's the language is very beautiful and rich and very descriptive, and but very difficult as well. But I'm learning and I'm so excited.
We don't use our language our daily life. We talk Mongolian, so it's getting to lose. We are because in our community, my old people and also like my grandparents and just they were friends or like something like this. Old people they talk Tova language for us, and also young people we don't know, and also we don't use because of there's no need we use our language. So it's kind of we are losing, but I can say my name and also some words in my language. So it giving it my Ming adımını Khongor мен бодоннон сүлэмнэн сооданап дурмын. So that means my name is Khongor. Now I'm talking my language like this.
So even the time is different in the tundra. It's so peaceful and slow paced, and people are just chill and take their time and drink tea. And I felt so free. Like there is tundra around, you can see reindeer walking like nearby, and then it's just so peaceful and nice. And my heart, I don't know, I felt like my soul rested there. And so it's very like slow, but then there are a lot of daily tasks and duties that people have to do, and bring water, bring wood to make fire, and herd reindeer. It's 24/7. You have to herd reindeer, otherwise they can spread out and then you never find them. So, but then still people are so relaxed, being close to nature. It's just joy. And Khongor, is it what like
We have same things like we drink our traditional tea, which has a natural plant and also salt and natural, and also we have reindeer milk tea we drink every day a lot. And then yes, also we heard of reindeer very close, and everyone has a role as anyway you are child or adult. It depends. Everyone has their own role. And also for us, we have tourism a lot, and the carving and the souvenir marketing we have also. This is the way which is we find the money for sell our souvenir and handmade carvings. And also when you are in Taiga, we call our place Taiga, and when you are there, you are so busy because you have to get up early for your reindeer, release them. After a few hours, you have to milk and release baby calves. And then again, just 2 or 3 hours later, you have to release mothers and also keep your calves near with you. Like this system we have still. And so because of that, we are busy. And also everyone has to go for wood or make souvenirs and make food. And also a lot of tourists come to us every day, especially in the summer. So we have to talk to them and sell and serve as we can.
So they come to your like to your family or to your camp?
Yeah, and about us, we live together around 20 or 22 or 25 families. We live same place, just around 500 or 600 meters between us, our families. So we live together very, very close. And for the tourists, they can, if they want, they just come to my place and also visit. And when they come, we serve them as our tea and also bread, our traditional bread and meal, like this. And
Yeah.
also, if they want, they can stay with us.
And you also milk your reindeer, right?
Yes, we do.
Oh, that's interesting because we never milk our reindeer.
Yes, we have this system, and also we have reindeer milk cheese. And also
Oh.
we drink reindeer milk tea every day.
That's very interesting because we drink only black tea.
Oh.
No milk in the tea. That's very interesting. So similar, but so different at the same time.
Yes. Yeah, for me, people have to know how precious and nomadic because in Mongolia, people think about my people we don't need, or maybe we are just trying to live in Mongolia. But for us, and also reindeer is how important to nature because of the when they eat the grass, so that grass come more effective like this. And I want to people know about how precious about the indigenous people, especially Toha people, and also advantage of my reindeers.
And I want people to know about Nenets people that for Nenets people, reindeer and tundra and land and waters are, it's the core of the traditional Nenets reindeer herding. So we're losing our language, our culture, our reindeer herding, and I want people to think that it's it's just a question of a few decades maybe when we can lose it completely because young people and women don't want to live in tundra anymore and because the traditional ways of life were just like disrupted in many ways and it's very sustainable. Reindeer herding um, is so close to nature, and people just take what they need to survive. They don't take more from the nature. The culture and the indigenous ways of life are very sustainable and very unique that people have to pay attention and respect the indigenous cultures and ways of life.
I have attended a few kind of courses, which is for the indigenous and also reindeer herder youth people. And also I got a lot, and also the most important thing is I changed my mind because when I meet the other indigenous youth reindeer herders, I was thinking about saying my people. I just think work in the city and just don't want to go back my indigenous lifestyle, and also I was trying to hide my this kind of thing. But after that, I bluntly changed it that I broke it, this kind of things. I have to be proud of my life, and also we are how I got it just how we are precious, unique like this, and also uh, uh, I knew when we talk about we have a lot of same things. Anyway, we live very far from each other, like other part of the world, but we have same things like our teepee, our reindeer, some kind of tradition, and also using our reindeer skin or fur and making our clothes, like these things we have same. That was very interesting. And also, of course, I want to get to know more.
For me, meeting other indigenous people was fantastic. Like I met other indigenous people from Sami, from Alaska, Canada, and it was so great because it's very empowering to me when we support each other, when we share our experiences, and it's just so beautiful and it supports me a lot. And I think we need more of those events when we all can meet and just share our experiences and do it, like in our ways, like talking circles or nature walks, and do it, in the ways that we always do in our communities, um, using like indigenous methods of research, speaking scientific terms. It's, yeah, it's very beautiful and empowering to me. Very special experience.